We're all in this together. Life throws a lot of stuff our way. Take a seat and come along with me as we ride on the struggle bus today. We're all in this together. Life throws a lot of stuff our way. Take a seat and come on with me as we ride on the struggle bus today. We're all in this together. Life throws a lot of stuff our way. Take a seat and come on with me as we ride on the struggle bus today. 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 As we ride on the struggle bus today.
The coronavirus is rapidly spreading throughout the United States. Due to this, college students are now racing towards grocery stores to find food to cook because of the recent news that restaurants are only doing drive-thru and delivery. So, in order to teach you how to save some money, some gas, and time, I'm going to teach you all my recipe for a food I call tortizza. It's pizza, one tortilla. Reporting for the Struggle Bus, I'm Kade Jones. Hello, welcome back to the Kade Jones segment of the Struggle Bus. South Park is a classic animated cartoon from the creators of Trey Stone and Matt Parker. The show follows the four kids, Kyle, Stan, Cartman, and Kenny, as they live in their podunk mountain town of South Park. The first season is a little rough to get through, animation-wise and voice acting-wise, but once you get past season 1, you're golden. Not to mention, the show has a lot of interesting messages and morals. Who knew? Oxy Hunger Force is an Adult Swim veteran, one of the very first shows to ever come out when the network first started showing original content. This show is another one of those turn your brain off and just relax kind of shows. The show stars Master Shake, Frylock, and Meatwad, and that's the best description that I can give it because this show is just that weird. You probably won't understand half the things that are going on in the show, but you're bound to laugh. Reporting for the Struggle Bus inside of quarantine, I am Kade Jones.
Being stuck in quarantine sucks. People everywhere have been looking for things to do to keep themselves busy. One thing to do is listening to music. And this week, I recommend High Risk Behavior by The Chats. The Chats are an Australian punk band from Queensland, Australia. I stumbled onto their latest release, High Risk Behavior, on Spotify as I was looking for new music. And after the first song on the album called Stinker, I knew I was going to like this album. The album contains 14 tracks, but every song is roughly 1 to 2 minutes long. All the songs are nonsensical, not meant to be taken seriously, which is part of the band's charm. You have songs talking about dining and dashing.
Dine and dash through the dine and dash. Dine and dash. One sick to death of eating out of the trash. Dine and dash through the dine and dash.
Having the clap.
I've got that clappy thumbs like flap.
And having their dinner stolen online.
Ideas on what to do. If it can happen to me, it can happen to you. Knock, 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 who could that be? I've been framed for a robbery. Identity theft. Identity theft. Identity theft. Identity theft.
If you are a fan of punk music, or just want some fun headbanging music to listen to, this album is for you.
Reporting for the Struggle Bus, so listening to the chats, I'm Kade Jones. Adult Swim is known for their weird and out of the ordinary shows, such as Octane Hunger Force, Balls, Masters 2009, and Set 2021. For dedicated viewers of the late night blog, they got to see a brand new pilot for a potential new series called Smiling Friends.
Oh, hello. Are you the Smiling Friends?
That's us, ma'am. Here to bring smiles and make the world a better place.
Smiling Friends was created by Zach Kade and Michael Cusack. The pilot aired on Adult Swim at 2:15 in the morning on April Fool's Day with no warning or even context. Zach Kade is an animator known online as Psychic Pebbles. He's a Newgrounds veteran who later transitioned onto YouTube. His style is very grotesque and his humor is dark. The other creator, Michael Cusack, is also a YouTube animator. He had success on Adult Swim previously with the Bush World Rick and Morty short. The show follows a group of characters, Charlie and Pim, whose job it is to make people smile. The pilot shows them trying to help a guy named Desmond on the brink of suicide and shows them failing miserably. The B plot of the episode shows the character Alan trying to find who stole his piece of cheese in the office.
Hey, sorry to bother you, but did you see a mouse run through here by chance?
I don't know. Yeah, no clue, man. Maybe try down there.
Thanks, I'll check it out.
The pilot has gained a lot of traction and positive reception. Everyone is hoping that Adult Swim will do more with the pilot.
I thought it was okay. I think maybe if it was shorter, I feel like I was getting a little bored of it. The comedy was a little too outrageous at certain points. If it became an actual show, I probably would try it again. Just to see if maybe they put some more thought and effort into it. But yeah, I would support it becoming an actual show as of right now.
Oh, reporting for a Struggle Bus while watching Adult Swim, I'm Kade Jones. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's a really good episode. I know what you're thinking. Really, Kade? You're talking about Adult Swim again, and yes, I am. This late night block of cartoons for adults is one of the biggest things in pop culture, and it's where I hope to work someday. But this time, I'm not talking about a new show that just premiered. Instead, I'm talking about a show that was soon be taken off of Hulu.
Who is the man in the suit? Who is the cat with the beak?
Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, premiered on Adult Swim on December 30th, 2000, and finished its run in 2007. Adult Swim back in the day was known for taking old Hanna-Barbera cartoons and repurposing them for a new audience. Harvey Birdman uses characters from the show Birdman and Galaxy Trio. That show was your standard run-of-the-mill superhero show that ran from 1967 to 1968. It didn't gain much of a following. It was soon forgotten about until its reboot.
Excuse me. And now, if I can just lure Birdman to my secret spot. Could you watch my death ray? Do you have tubes?
Attorney at Law shows Birdman as a lawyer for Seven & Seven Law Firm, who takes cases for old Hanna-Barbera cartoons characters such as Scooby-Doo.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we all lived through the 70s. The clothes, the music, the heartwarming but rarely amusing Ziggy cartoons. Now, later, who are we to look at these two fine young men and say, "You there, I sit in judgment of you." On you? No, of you. I think not.
The Flintstones.
Mrs. Flintstone, would you say your husband gets hit on the head a lot?
Define a lot.
A lot. A great deal. More than once by a bunch.
I really couldn't tell you.
I'm holding records from Bedrock County Hospital which indicate that your husband was admitted on 47 separate occasions last year for, and I quote, severe head trauma as a result of bowling ball mishap. And once for getting his head stuck in a milk bottle?
He's a little clumsy.
The Jetsons.
Well, now, I'm not so sure you can say without a doubt that we're actually ruined.
Oh, what is that?
That's what you get when you genetically modify corn a little too much.
I'll take the case.
Great!
Secret Scrolling and more.
There was never a time when this trench coat of freedom, opened with the base and sordid intent of flashing anyone.
Wrong! Got a tape of it from the camera on Walnut Street.
Your Honor?
Yes, you may roll it.
For a while, the only place you can watch the entire series was on Hulu. But the entire show is going to be taken off the service very soon, so there's no better time than now to watch it.
Reporting for a struggle bus, K. Jones.
Oh my God, miss me. Bye-bye. Hey, oh. My favorite video is the one of the man from Steady Steady. Kids, put on the video of the man.
No. No. I like that. No, please, no.
Not that one.
It is
Not
the
that
only
one,
thing
Grandpa.
I ask of you, my sweet. Misbehaving children need to watch the man.
And now, for your viewing pleasure, Luke Blight, the alien musician, will sing a song about human emotions.
You can say that here. You can say that here. Watch what you say around me. If you don't, I will surely scream. You can say that here. Watch what you say.
Wait. What? Oil. It's pretty much in everything. It powers our cars. It's in our makeup. It's the main ingredient for plastic. Just anything you can think about probably has oil in it. And for the state of Louisiana, oil is our main source of income. Now, with all the virus stuff happening, small businesses, they've taken a small hit. But the oil industry, it's taken a severe hit. Now, if you had to go put gas in your car recently, you may have seen that gas prices have dropped. It normally should be in the $2 range, but recently it's been the $1 range, and some of you may think that's good, but actually it's not. And to help bring my point home, I have someone who can explain it way better than I can.
This is Kenny Jones, and he's working for the oil field for 20 plus years. His current occupation was the production manager. I sat down with Mr. Jones and asked him why gas prices were dropping, and this is what he had to say.
More than likely, it has to do with the flooding of the oil market with Saudi Arabia and that kind of thing, and probably a lot of it has to do also with the COVID-19, people being sheltered in place, not many people traveling by train, plane, cars. So yeah, that probably has a lot to do with it. The demand for oil is down, so yeah.
Basically, it works like this. When the demand for a product is high, but supply is low, price goes up. That's what you call a bull market. And the opposite, when the demand is low but the supply is high, price goes lower. That's what we call a bear market.
With oil prices at all-time low, some companies have been sending their workers home or firing people entirely.
We had a conference call actually, and the oil company that we work for, the superintendent informed us and let us know that they weren't going to be flowing any. They would be stopping oil production because the oil prices had fallen. I think they were only getting like $2 a barrel, which they don't want to sell them for that much. And then after that, the oil price fell below zero. So yeah, there wasn't gonna flow anymore. So that's how we got notified about being laid off.
Hopefully, when all this is over, gas will go back to normal and people can start working again.
Reporting for the Struggle Bus, I'm Kade Jones. See you all next season.
As we ride on the struggle bus today.